Okay, we've got another rainy camp with me, Tony, and Bruce. Brucey's in the car. Hey, Brucey. It's a car camp. We've got to get some shopping. Just coming into our little village. Get shopping for a couple of nights and get to the campsite. It's grim weather. Okay, we're in this little village. Shopping time. Don't forget your reusable bags. And you know what? We're going to need a mask. I hate wearing masks, but it's the law here. And so I've got to do it. What do you reckon, Brucey? Looking forward to camping. Got my fridge in the back, ready to go, all the gear in the back. Okay, shopping. Stupid mask. Got my shopping, heading off now to campsite. It is a grim day and the rain is meant to get heavier, which means I'll be setting up camp in the rain. That's always a fun thing to do. There's no one else here. Nice. Look at that. Got the whole place to ourselves, Bruce. Whole place to ourselves. So we're at the campsite. Beautiful spot here with Brucey. My name's Tony, just in case you don't know. Bruce loves camping. He knows exactly what's about to happen. We've got to set the camp up. So I've got the North Face Wawona 6 tent. It's massive. I'm gonna set it up. It's got 2 areas for the vestibule. So I'm gonna set it up so that I can lower this and cook here. And set a tarp up as well. It's raining, but not that heavily. So I was gonna set the tarp up first, but I think in fact, I'm gonna set the tent up first and then set the tarp up over it because it's not raining that hard. So I need to get the ground sheet down, then get the tarp on top. So I think this will be my 4th time setting up this tent. Hopefully, hopefully the comments will be a bit better this time. Quality of this tent, very, very good. DAC aluminium. I think these are 12 or 14 mil. I think these are 12 mil poles. Very strong. Now it comes with, again, typical of North Face, comes with these awful pegs, which are just rubbish. So I won't be using those. Yeah, because they're just no good. I will in fact be using these massive Chinese barefoot pegs. Look at those. They are huge, she said. 12 inches, 10 inches. Okay. So it should be a lot simpler to set up. Okay, let's put the pegs in. 4 pegs first. If you're going to use these pegs, make sure you've got something to take them out of the ground with. And that you've got a decent hammer to put them in with. Right, I can tell the sound flows are already going to be a problem here. They're hovering. So I've got some spray. Got my Thermacell with me as well, but just got some basic off spray. Family friendly one. Keep them at bay. Man, that stuff stinks. Woo. Right. Okay, so the back is already attached, which is here. And then I'll throw that over afterwards. Okay, let's get the poles in. Bruce, what are you rolling in? I dread to think. So. All right, we're in business. Okay, in a pole. So you can set this up with the outer loosely on first. First time I tried it. But as you can see, it does seem to work. Okay. Stakes are complete overkill for this. Much easier if you attach it in advance. Much, much easier. Okay, clip all the poles on. Okay, and I think from memory, you just put the last pole in, which has got this square ridge on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is definitely the quickest I've ever set this up. I think it's designed to be set up by 2 people. I mean, it is big, it's a 6-person tent. appears to be a big rock under here. And that's why you want these pegs. Okay, so you definitely want to peg out the guy at the top. And then I need to straighten everything out again. Right. So the tent itself doesn't come with enough pegs, I would say, especially if you want to guy everything out. So you need to guy these two windows out because they provide ventilation and lateral stability in the wind. So you definitely want these out. And they take quite a lot of the force. Same on the other side. And then your corners. Yeah, so not only are those pegs absolutely rubbish that it comes with, there's just not enough of them. So definitely buy more pegs, better pegs, and more of them. If you're wondering why I'm huffing and puffing a bit, it's because I'm still suffering from a bit of long COVID. I had COVID in February, and we're now in December. I'm still feeling the effects of it. Not as much as I was, but yeah, still got it. The feeling. All right, what we want to do is bring the car back in the right place, get the tarp on it. Brucey's ready to go in the tent. But first, I want to get this tarp done. That should do it. Yeah, this is perfect. So I can set the tarp up above me, cook on here, all will be good. Okay, tarp. So for the tarp, I've got the massive 6x4 meter, which is 20 by 13 feet. Aqua Quest Defender. This is Aqua Quest's, I guess, biggest and most rugged tarp. It is a beast. It is heavy. This thing weighs 4.2 kilos. So, never used it, never opened it. See how it performs. Now I might just have to use, I should have bought another bag of those pegs. Green Elephant Lock Pro poles, and these are massive. So what I'm going to want to do is have it angling down that way. So I don't want these too high. So I'll just do it to the first 2 levels. Right. Right, this has got to be widthways. Must be. See if the tent can take the weight of this on there. Should do. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. And there's a ridge line, there's a ridge seam running right down the middle. Okay. Some guy lines. With my carabiners already attached. Bruce, come on. There you are. What you doing? You're having a good time. Okay, so together. So, yeah, that's just so yeah, get up. Okay. Really. There. That. Here's. Yeah. Big heart. Okay, first thing I want to do is get my Thermacell cranking. If you've not seen Thermacell before, this is it. You put this little tab in. There's a butane gas canister in it, a little tiny butane gas canister. Slot that in. Oops. Turn it on, press ignition button. Wait till you see a flame. Right, and there's a flame in this little window. This will start giving off fumes soon, but it's going to take a while. Do I want to open the tent up beforehand? I probably don't. I want to get this cranking first. So I'll come back to you when this is cranking. Okay, while we're waiting for the Thermacell. Hey Brucey, let's give everyone a look at camp. Some tarp. Superb tent. And the tarp is huge. I don't think the camera really does it much justice. You can fit quite a lot under here. I'm just hoping it's tight enough, taut enough that it doesn't pool. My only concern is that it pools up there. Just here, it could pool. If that's the case, I'll attach another guy line out to the table here from center tab here or here, and that will do it. Plenty of options. Look at all these tabs, straps, heavy duty. Look at this. Look at that seam sealing. So thick. It's incredible. This tarp is a beast. And it's just rugged. And it's got toggles on the top. So if you had to, you could tie it up to a tree or whatever. I mean, it's a colossal tarp, but it's so strong. This is the Aqua Quest Defender. And so I've got a ridge line coming over the top here, and that's attached to just the front of the winch. I could actually have just used the winch and hooked it up there, but then I'd need to set up a pad and stuff because the winch hook is pretty brutal. What a setup, what a sight. Look at where I am. Look at that moody sky. And I've got it all to myself. Haven't I, Brucey? Ready? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go on. Right, while I'm waiting for the Thermacell, I'm going to take Bruce for a little walk. I'll come back to you in a bit. Taking Bruce for a little walk. Just over these are the cliffs that I was talking about. Wow, last time I was here, that water was milky white, very high from the amount of rainfall. Let's go down and check it out. Bruce! There's the long drop toilet facility over there. And there's camp. Look at that, doesn't it look amazing? Come on, look at it. Awesome camp, I'm so excited. Still haven't worked out what that platform really is for. It might be a Maori bed platform. You just set your sleeping pad and mattress on, yeah. Hey Brucey, let's go check out the river. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, Bruce, not on the cliffs. Oh. He is fearless. If you ever read a book called Fearless, about a Navy SEAL, great book. Oh, I can't remember what his name is, something Brown. Anyway, read that book, Fearless. Guy was a legend in the DevGru SEAL Team 6. Did some amazing things. Oh, come on. Look at that. Is this not paradise? Oh, Bruce is in. He didn't waste any time going in the river to cool off. Slippery, slippery slope. Wow, it's washed away There were some steps here to get down. Swashed them all away. Look who's in the water. Bruce, are you happy? Oh, I'm gonna have to jump down. It's all right for you, Bruce. You don't mind if you get muddy. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Go, 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 Bruce. Go and have a swim. I've got it all to myself. Look at the colour of the water. It's just absolutely stunning. Crystal clear, emerald green. Bruce is going for a swim. He loves the rivers. It's a bit of a strong current for you though, isn't it? I know you know what you're doing, but don't go too deep. I don't want you getting stranded out there. It's not that deep. But he's just so happy to be in the water. He's a water dog. Loves the water. He loves going for a swim. He loves river crossings. Oh, Brucey, swim. Swim, Brucey. Come on. Come on, here. Come on. Good boy. Go on. Come on, you can do it. We're not crossing here. Come on. He got swept away a little bit. Whee, was that fun? He is a very strong swimmer. I just don't want him going too far over there. Look at the speed of the current here. And it swept him back to there. Got to be careful on rivers. Don't go back in. If I was crossing this, we could both cross it, no problem. We've done it before. You just find a shallow spot and cross like that. It is fast moving though. I'd actually hold on to Bruce if we were doing it. There's no need, we're not crossing. Isn't this pretty? Isn't it pretty, Bruce? I think I might have to do a couple of nights here. 2-nighter, because it is just so idyllic. So just to put it into perspective how high the water goes and how dangerous this river can be, up there, way up there is the high mark. Oh, he's in again. Yeah, so that's way over my head up there. That's about another meter above me. Right up there, that's how high this gets. Look at all the debris from a big storm. I mean, that is high. Look at that, that's where the river is now. And look up there. That is incredible. That's got to be, I'd say that's a good 4 meters difference. Yeah, 4 meters. Amazing. So I'd be standing here and it would just be, well, I'd be dead. Let's put it that way. Amazing, amazing. All right, let's get back to camp. Oh, there's a little cave. Guess someone took some shelter in here from a storm. For those who didn't see my video here before, in this spot, this campsite's got a nice little toilet facility. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can you believe I've got this all to myself? Look at Brucey. Isn't he sweet? Hey! You gonna go and guard camp then? You wanna go in the tent? See, part of the routine for him, and he's a dog of routine, is once the tent's set up and everything's unpacked, is he likes to go in there, lie down for a few minutes. That's just the routine, that's all. I don't know why, but he's a dog of routine. All border collies are. So he thinks, why haven't we opened the tent up yet and put everything in? Why aren't we sitting in there? Why aren't you talking to the camera in there? That's all he's thinking. Right, I think this Thermacell should be smoking now. In fact, I can smell it. Yeah, I can smell it. There we go. It's smoking. Cool, all right. Let me get everything unpacked and come back to you. Okay, let's open this up. Take my hat off. It's humid. It's not very cold. It's warmed up a bit, I think, but it's really, really humid. I wish they hadn't made the whole of this door. I wish they hadn't made it so much mesh. Okay, first things first, let's get our pad down on the ground. Sorry, Brucey. Just hang on a sec. Wait, Bruce. Brucey. Okay. Nice big pad. Very useful. Okay, wool blanket. Gotta love a decent wool blanket. This is my woolly mammoth blanket. Bed might come last. Okay, my box of tricks. Let's get that in here. Thermacell. Mind out, Brucey. You're in the worst place possible. Whew. Okay. Gas cylinder for the heater. Said heater, the Buddy, Mr. Heater. That'll come in useful later. Brucey's dog food. All right, now my bed. Change your clothes, Brucey's blanket, my Thermarest pillow. All right, so the bed is the Coleman Big Sky Deluxe. I used this a few times now. Very, very comfy. I'm not sure if you can buy them anymore, but really good. Okay, now the second that I get his BED in here, he's gonna just come straight in. Sorry, you're getting an arse shot. Okay, there's my quilt. And this is Brucey's bed. That's Brucey's bed. You can go on. Are you going to go on your bed? Not my bed. Oh, shake in here. Thank you. Let me tilt that up a bit. I can't believe he just waited to shake. Look at him, bless him. Okay. Now I've got my battery pack thing here. That is to power the fridge. Let me bring that in from the car. Oh, it's heavy and my back is really bad. Mustn't screw the back up any more than it is already. Okay. So this i4 way has got 12 volt plug on the back as well. Pretty useful. Turn that on. Okay. That's set to 4 degrees. That's cranking. I've got a Bluetooth app for it. What's it called? A Brass Monkey fridge. And you can set everything by Bluetooth on that. It's got the temperature, the warning system, everything. It's very cool. Oh, all done. Well, as Steve would say, time for a step 2. Oh, so happy. This is the life. Now the Thermacell is working. It's slowly getting rid of them. They're flying out. So cheers everybody. Thanks for coming along on this one again. Oh my, that's refreshing. Oh yeah. Now, it'd be nice to get some more airflow in here. I've got one more vent I can open. But, yeah, because it's warm in here. But I've got another trick. Where is it? In my bag of tricks here. Here we go. Got my fan. Not my subscriber, but my fan. So I'll hang this up on the top or just put it next to me, get this cranking. Oh yeah. Oh, you can probably hear that. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice and cooling. It might be messing with the microphone a bit though. Let me aim it up a bit. Hey Brucey, do you want a treat? It's time for a Brucey treat. Because he's been such a good boy. He really has. Where are your Brucey treats, Bruce? Oh, look at this. Got you a bone. Beef bone. Now the odds are he's going to take this away with him. Good boy. Gentle. Yep. Let's go and see where he goes. Hang on. Is that a nice bone, Brucey? Well, you know what? I might actually have to sit out here. Let me get everything out here. Oh, I'm down. That's better. Look at Brucey. It's a lovely sound, the rain. It's pretty gentle. Cheers again, everyone. I want to make an observation about this tarp. Apart from it being enormous, it is very well made. It's got some major stitching in this thing. It looks like it's designed for pretty heavy storms. Quite impressed with the quality. Yeah. I am looking out at just the most peaceful view possible. I just went out and tied the, put one more guy out from the tarp to that picnic table there. You might be able to see it in the camera. Just because there was some wind coming through camp then, I just thought, well, a bit more security on that side, it'll be fine. I'm really loving this. And the rain, it just sounds so nice. I'm protected from the wind. Protected from the rain. It's not, I mean, it's not windy. I'm warm. Got beer, I've got food, I've got my fridge. The Thermacell is working brilliantly. I am not getting bothered at all by sandflies. I've got the, I've just opened the door, I've pulled the door down and just got it loose, just like a curtain, just to stop more flies going in. I'm happy. I am chilled out. I am content. I'm going to do 2 nights in this spot. I can't remember the last time I did a 2-night camp. So that just shows how much I'm enjoying this site. The only downside to here is there is no mobile signal. There is nothing. But that's an upside. Being unplugged, it's great. I've got my communicator, my Garmin InReach Mini. It's talking to my phone so I can message to my wife, to Anne, and to my son, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. So, you know, it's not like I'm cut off. And I've got Brucey here and he's having a great time. There are goats all around. At some point, I'm expecting goats or a deer to come walking out. He won't bother doing anything now that he's got his bone. But after that, you might want to go and check him out. So what time is it? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill for a while. I'm tired. It's been a long, hard year, and I am feeling it. I'm feeling very tired. My foot hurts, my back hurts, but I'm tired. I'm so tired. But this is still my escape. I still love camping, especially the filming it. I just feel like you're with me. I feel like there are a lot of people with me. How many subscribers have we got now? I don't know. 67,000, 68,000 subscribers by the time this goes out. Almost 70,000. 70,000. I started this channel, really started it in March. Yeah, because I got back from the UK in February, and then I went out and I got cranking and I got the videos out. So from March to December, 70,000 subscribers. That's good going. I know it's all because of Bruce. I know Bruce is the star, but I am happy coming along. Look, I've got bruises everywhere. Oh, I've been doing so much work, so exhausted. That's why it's nice to be out here. That's why it's nice to be here without a mobile signal and just chill. And this is such a beautiful rainforest. This is a beech forest, New Zealand beech forest. And it's spectacular, just spectacular. I am so lucky to be here. Bruce is lucky to be here as well. All right, folks, we're gonna chill. And I think what I'm gonna do is come back to you when it's time for some dinner. So quite a bit later. Because I'm just gonna sit here and absorb the sound, the gentle pitter-patter of the rain. If it gets heavy, I'll bring you back. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again for coming. Oh, it's about 5 minutes later, and I've decided actually I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. These are the things you do when you're camping. A beer, a coffee, or a cup of tea. It's all good. I get a lot of comments about this table. It's a one Tigris table. It's very good. Very cheap, simple gas burner from Gascraft. The sort of the butane gas. Little cartridges. I'm so chilled, so relaxed. It's hard to describe. This is nice camping. You can't hear it on the camera probably, but the goats, the baby goats, are so loud with bleating. I can't see them, they're on the other side of the river. But if they do pop up, I'll turn the camera around. Now Bruce can really hear them. He's torn. What does he do? There he goes. Does he go and look for the goats, or does he go and carry on with his bone? He's torn. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Hey Brucey, come and lie down. Come on. You finished your bone. Where's your bone? You're going to bring it over here. Come on. Come over here, Bruce. Good boy. Come and lie down. Is he going to stay? Good boy. We just went and had a look for the goats, but yeah, are on the other side of the river. Couldn't see him. It was driving him nuts. I get asked about my kettle as well. It's a Trangia kettle. I'm having a flat white coffee. Oh. Wow, just, I can't believe I've got this entire site to myself. Touch wood. It stays that way. And as long as there's no wind, I don't care if it rains and rains and rains. The rain is coming later. I think all day tomorrow it's going to be raining. It's meant to be heavy rain tonight. Brucey, keep your bone here. Come on. Come on, lay here. That's a good boy. Lay down. There you go. You don't have to take it away. You can eat it here. So yeah, tomorrow it's meant to be mega rain and overnight as well. So I think with New Zealand, anything can happen here in New Zealand. You can't tell. To clear up some of the questions I always get. There are no bears. There are no cougars, wolves, coyotes, mountain lions, snakes, dangerous spiders, nothing. You can have all your food in your tent and you're fine. The only thing you've got to worry about is a possum maybe coming and stealing it if it's outside. So we have no dangerous animals here that you have to worry about. So in New Zealand, you can do wild camping and, you know, you can sleep out in the bivvy, whatever. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to put your food up into a high hide or anything like that. We're very lucky. The reason for that is that New Zealand is an island, or three islands, and we are so isolated that nothing is coming here. He's loving his bone. Really good for his teeth. You know what we let him have? We give him, instead of toys, he loves rope, but he likes all rope, but we get him natural Hessian rope, about 1/2 inch thick, and we tie it into knots. Oh, he loves that. And because it's pure, it's real, it's natural, it doesn't do him any damage. And it really cleans his teeth well, really does. He loves that. He loves rope. That's his favorite, more than anything. So if you're stuck and you don't want to spend all that money on toys, try some really good rope. And I mean natural. It's got to be pure. It's got to be, you know, natural fibers, jute, twine, rope, or whatever. Thick stuff. Tie it into a few knots and see if your dog likes it. Bruce loves it. Now here comes the rain again. All right, I'm gonna have my coffee. If it gets heavy, because it is picking up, then I'll bring you back. Well, I said I'd come back if there was heavy rain. It's getting heavier. Temperature's starting to drop. There's no pooling, which I'm happy about. It's just flowing off the tarp nicely in waves. Welcome back, everybody. I think it's dinner time. It's a bit early, 6-ish, but I'm starving. I've been sitting here for a few hours just listening to the rain, and it is soothing, very relaxing. Bruce is lying under here patiently. Let's see if you can see him. You might not be able to. Let me have a look. See him down there? Hey Brucey. He's patiently waiting for his dinner. So what's for dinner tonight? Well, I've got some lamb shoulder chops that have already been marinated with oriental mint, according to this, that I got in the shop. So we'll see how these are. Bruce has got his own dinner as usual, and he'll have his when I have mine. Wow, this marinade is so thick. Yeah, lamb shoulder chops. Mmm. Oh. No, Bruce, don't go in the bin. No. You can't see him, but... No. No. Come and lie down again. Let's get the pan on. Now, I've got a feeling we're going to get a bit smoky and steamy in here, because there's no venting. What I might do is just open these side windows a bit, just to let the air vent through. Sorry, Brucey, mind out. Good boy. Yeah, because the rain won't get in there anyway. Got a bowl of olive oil, extra virgin. It's a very posh one. It's Nudorf. Nudorf make wine in Nelson, which is near where I live. You see that? Man, this thing gets hot so quickly. This Gascraft cooker, unbelievable. Yeah, so I think, Brucey, you're just in the way. Come and lie down under here. Come on. So what I've done is I've put a pole here just to force this lid up a bit more, just to give me headroom. So this is my fourth pole that I've got. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Is this going to smoke us out? I think it is. Oh my God. How's that? Is that smoky? So all I'm going to have is this is some salad. Doesn't feel like anything heavy. You know what I didn't bring? The salad dressing, but got olive oil. Now, you know me, let me turn this down. Bruce, you're going to get trodden on. While we're cooking, I think a glass of wine is in order. So we've got Pepper Jack from Australia, Cabernet Sauvignon from the Barossa Valley, 2019. If you can pick that up. There you go. Smells good. Nice colour. Water man, eat your heart out. Cheers everybody. Thanks for coming along. Pretty nice. It's going to be better with food. Yeah, as I thought, the smoke, so now it's going out through the windows. So that's worked quite well. Let me get Bruce's ready. So anyone who knows, Bruce is on a special diet. He needs to lose a little bit of weight. So he gets 1 cup of this ultra high protein, just for dog food. He has it dry so that it cleans his teeth. Gives him more crunch. Takes him longer to eat it. It's better all round. He can't have any of my lamb. It's marinated. So he'll have that while I'm having mine. Oh, this is nice. Now you see, I much prefer to stand when I'm cooking. Sitting down at camp and cooking, it just isn't comfortable. You're bent down. Now I can stand up. I've got tons of room. I've got about, what's that? I've got a hand width of room. It's perfect. Okay. This marinade is sort of crystallizing. Let me put that on really low. Oh, the smells. Oh, really good. What you can't tell is it is absolutely chucking down. Look at the rain coming off the tarp here. Let me turn this so you can see. Don't know if you can make that out. Let me hit the tarp a bit. You'll see all the rain coming off. It's a lot. Wow, it was more than I thought it was. So this tarp is DWR treated. So unlike the DD hammock tarp or anything else, the water just beads off this tarp. It's much better than those other ones. The DWR is doing its job. I feel like Mav. I don't know if you ever see his channel, Mav. How old is he? I think he's 25. He was living out of his van a lot. Got an awesome channel. He does so much gourmet cooking though. Not what I'm doing. But yeah, so much cooking out of his van. It's amazing. His truck, I should say. The difference between his truck and this truck, they're both Fords. He's got a Ford F-150. This is a Ford Ranger. Ford Ranger is much smaller than an F-150. So the whole bed area, truck area in the F-150, you can lie in full length at 6 foot, no problem. Not in here you can't. You'd have to lie diagonally, and even then it would be a squeeze. I'd love to be able to get an F-150 in New Zealand, but it would be horrendously expensive. Probably left-hand drive, which really wouldn't work here. And getting it serviced would be a nightmare. Rangers, I think this is the #1 selling car in New Zealand, so it works. Does the job. Oh yes. Let me zoom in on that so you can see that. I can't explain how good this smells, but it's good. This burner, this Gascraft burner, these things, incredible. Cooks so quickly. Well worth it. It's so cheap. But I am looking at getting a dual burner. Maybe Coleman or someone. I don't know if anyone can make any recommendations. Just so I can cook 2 things at once. Like if you're boiling pasta or something like that. It makes a big difference. I am a happy man. A happy man. Got everything I need. I was just chatting to a friend who's got a channel, Sea West Camping. I'll put a link in the description. His name is Corey. Right now he's on the North Island, I'm on the South Island. Right now he's camping in horrendous conditions, so he says. Horrendous. We'll see. He says there's 35 knot winds, and I think there's rain. and I think he's cooking up meatballs for dinner. So that will be on his channel. So go and check out Corey at Sea West Camping. I think he's contemplating jacking in work to do YouTube full time. So got to get his subscriber base up. He needs, what's he got now? I think he's got 8,500 subscribers. I think to jack in your work and stuff, he would need 50,000 subscribers. So if any of you are looking to just go and help him out, please check out Corey at Sea West Camping and go and subscribe. Help the guy out. He's had a pretty rough time as well. Injuries, surgeries, all sorts of stuff. Been in lockdown for 100 days. Just coming out of lockdown today. Great guy. Tries very hard. Works very hard at doing these YouTube videos. For camping. And yeah, I think he's in brutal conditions right now. So you definitely want to hop over and see that. I think he offered me a little side bet, a little competition to see who could get this video to 100,000 first. I don't mind if he wins that. It'd be great if he could retire, do it full time. As long as I don't see him loitering around where I live, no problem. Just a little joke between me and him. So yeah, Corey at Sea West Camping. Now I think these are almost done. Let's have a look. This is a lazy man's dinner, honestly. I haven't really had to prepare them. Oh, they're done. They're perfect. Take these off the heat. And they're marinated already. So it should be lovely. But even though they're already marinated, you know what it needs? If you know me, to know me is to have... Oh, I've got so much food. I went nuts in that shop. If you paid attention to when I was shopping, I put a lot in the basket. Coleman's English mustard. There is only one English mustard, and it is Coleman's. Yeah, to know me is to eat mustard with me. I've always got a few of these bottles open. Oh, and I've got so much to talk about. So many things have happened. Oh, so many things have happened. Let's see, what day is it today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday in New Zealand. Formula 1 was on. I got up to watch the Formula 1. It was on at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. here. I got up at 1:30 to watch the Formula 1. To watch Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, the two best drivers in the world, go head to head in a tussle. Oh, I couldn't believe that the FIA did what they did. I like Max as a driver. I think he's phenomenally fast. I think he's the future. It's brilliant. I also like the fact that all he does is just get on with driving. Lewis is a bit woke, but he's a phenomenal driver. These are the two best drivers in the world. That wasn't racing at the end. That wasn't racing. I don't know what that was. Formula Fast. I've raced a lot, and that's not racing. And I can't believe I got up to watch that. Just to be manipulated at the last lap. An absolute joke. Absolute joke. And in all the years I've been watching Formula 1, since the days before Ayrton Senna, he was my hero, I've never seen just a couple of cars being allowed past the safety car and then race. Never seen it. We miss Charlie Whiting. We really do. Right, let's get our dinner over to the dining area. This looks mighty good. Brucey, go on then. Bruce was desperate. He had to have his. He's tucking in. This looks very good. I've had a top up. Cheers everybody. Bon appetit. Welcome. I'm so happy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so good. Wow, that's a nice marinade. And the mustard. The English mustard really complements it. It's so good. Bruce has finished his already. But don't forget he had that beef bone. He's got some other treats as well. But he can have those tomorrow. You can't see him. But he's laid down right in front of the camera. Let me move the camera back a bit so you can see him. We're back. Sorry, I was having technical problems with the microphone. I'm gone back onto the wireless microphone now. I wanted you to hear the rain and see it. I didn't want all the fake rain comments. Very good. Yeah, the Formula One was a travesty. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't think Mercedes should appeal. I think they should drop the appeal. That might have happened already while we've been here. I don't know. But I just don't like the way that was manipulated. I'll tell you what, somewhere NASCAR officials are bowing to F1 saying we're not worthy. Because that's the sort of stuff that they pull. If you don't follow Formula One, motor racing, there was a last lap absolute travesty where the guys in charge of the race just rigged it completely and changed all the rules to make a spectacle, to make it more interesting. So they effectively reset an entire 2 hours of racing and made it all about the last lap, which I'm sorry is wrong, just wrong. As a racer myself, sorry, that's just, you work your ass off. You have a fantastic setup. You drive your heart out, only to be robbed at the end. It's not right. It doesn't matter who you like or who you don't like. That is not right. That is a wrong call, and it was done to make a spectacle. So no, don't agree with it at all. Right, I'm going to devour this. Yeah, I'm going to devour this and come back to you afterwards. Cheers, everybody. Camping with Tony and Bruce. We might do some pretty rough stuff sometimes in some horrible conditions where it's brutal. But man, oh man, when we get it right, when we do luxury, we really do luxury. This is luxury. If you've got a family, you want to go camping, this is the way to do it. You will be happy. You will be happy. I've got a heater here that I haven't even got switched on at the moment, but I can. Got great food, got my fridge running. Completely dry, massive area to hang out in. Plenty of room here for kids. Right, enough of that. I'm going to eat. Catch you afterwards. That was an epic dinner. It is chucking down. I don't think it's stopped. I don't think it's stopped since we've set up camp. This is nice. This is peaceful. Bruce has had his dinner. He's content. He loves the rain as well. But with this huge porch area now, because of this massive tarp, it's just amazing. Amazing. Isn't it, Brucey? Yes, it is. Got my heater just on down here, warming me from behind here. It is nice. I'm looking out over the forest. Whole place to myself. You know what it is? It's cigar time. It's cigar time, Brucey, that's right. So this is a cigar sent from a subscriber. Now it's a Romeo, it says Romeo on it. It actually says Romeo Julieta, but I think it's a Dominican Republic one. It smells absolutely beautiful. Now, this is from Doug, the head maker. Cameron, the head maker. I don't know if you're getting that. I've never seen a Romeo and Julieta label like that before. It's a Robusto size. Smells fantastic. I will use the cigar cutter for this. But yeah, it smells absolutely beautiful. Romeo Julieta, it must be Dominican Republic. But I think they're making better cigars now globally. You don't, actually someone commented on this recently. You don't have to go Cuban to get great cigars anymore. So let's see what this Romeo Julieta, I'm assuming Dominican. Let's see what this is like. It is pelting down, really pelting down. I hope you can see this or hear it from my microphone. Excellent. And bone dry. This tarp setup is superb. This tent is awesome. The tent is bone dry. There's no water getting into this thing. The ceiling is so good. This tarp is amazing. This Aqua Quest Defender. Awesome. With its full DWR coating. This is a nice tarp. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. There is a very strong, bitter aftertaste that you don't get with the actual Romeo and Julieta from Cuba. That's not the roll, that's the leaves. The roll is very much less compact than a Cuban. The draw on this is super easy. I think it's probably, the cost of this is probably way less than a Premier Cuban or a Romeo Julieta from Cuba. But I can tell the difference immediately. Yeah. It's an average smoke. I thank the subscriber for sending it, but I am spoilt as I'm not a cigar aficionado, but just as a premium cigar smoker. I'd love to be able to try. The trouble is the supply chain crisis. I can't get anything in New Zealand now. I'd love to try something from Dominican Republic. I'm not sure where this is from. It's probably Miami. Yeah, average. But I do thank the subscriber for sending it. I want to try them. But I do like my Cubans. I've got a Cuban for tomorrow night. Monte Cristo number 4. The taste is very different. This is very, very bitter. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty harsh on the tongue. There's no way I could smoke the whole of that. It's overpowering. The Cubans are masters. And the source of their leaves, everything they do, incredible for their cigars. Bolivar, Romeo Juliet, Monte Cristo, Cohiba. Beautiful cigars. It's smokable, but it's not great. The rain, wow. Are you seeing the water coming off the tarp here? I hope you are. This is not a hose pipe. This is real. It is hammering down. I have no idea where Bruce is. But he is out in the rain somewhere. Because he loves the rain. He wants to go and get soaked. Cheers, everybody. This little buddy, Mr. Heater, amazing. I can see Bruce coming in behind me now, and he's soaked. If he shakes next to me, okay, he's looking around the truck to see if I've dropped anything. That's what he's doing. I am definitely doing 2 nights here. It's just beautiful. Oh, here he is. He's got his head out in the rain. It's so he can hear, because under the tarp it's quite loud. I think he's trying to hear if the goats are there. This is pretty harsh, I've got to say. Got his bone. This is not my usual oh, how do I say it? I don't want to be ungrateful to the subscriber who sent it. I really appreciate them so much. But compared to Cuban and what my palate likes and is used to, I just can't smoke this much more. A bit more, but not much. I just don't want to be ungrateful. But I am just used to smoking premium Cuban cigars. I don't want to sound snobbish, but there is a huge difference between those and this. Huge. Which just shows that I don't just smoke any cigar. It's not just for the sake of smoking it. I like the enjoyment of a nice, smooth, beautifully flavored, slow draw Cuban cigar. Yeah. I could be smoking anything right now. I think we're done with that. But thank you, Cameron. It's not me. That's all. Not my palate. My palate has been spoilt over 20 years of smoking beautiful, expensive Cuban cigars. The pools of water coming off this tarp. Amazing. I'm gonna let that go out. Shame. Was hoping it would be onto something. It's 7:30 in the evening. Of course, we're in summer here. I know in the States, Northern Hemisphere, you're in winter. It's dark. But here it won't get dark till I guess 8ish, 9 o'clock. And this rain is coming down, it's beautiful. Let me show you what I'm looking at. I think it's time for a hot chocolate. And with my hot chocolate, maybe 1 or 2 scorched almonds with chocolate. See, this is camping. Okay, this is luxury camping. Rain got really heavy there for a minute. Just as I got up to do the hot chocolate, it really started coming down. Got a feeling in the middle of the night it's going to be very strong rain. Question is, do I get up and record it? You don't need to hear that. Gosh, I'm building up a pool of water here. And I think it's because I've got this pole set up here. And yeah, I'm pooling water here. Now, why is that? It's because of the shape of this tent. Plus, when things get wet, the cord gets wet, you have to go around and retighten and adjust things. It's all a bit of a pain. I think as soon as I put this pole out the way, this center pole here, it'll stop pooling here. But that would have flowed down out of here anyway. Gosh, this is boiling already. See, that takes no time at all. Hot chocolate. Now, oh. Okay. I guess that pole didn't want to stay there. Well, that solves the pooling issue. It almost landed on Brucey. So Brucey, you can't see him. He is under here. He's just following me everywhere. You see him? Hey, Brucey. What's you doing? You can follow me over to my chair. Oh. Sorry, Brucey. It's okay. Lie down. Okay. Lie down. I know. Hello. Come on, Brucey. Lie down. Oh, it's a beautiful evening. Even though it's raining. It is stunning. So I've got some hot chocolate and I've got some scorched almonds in chocolate. So it's double chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate guy, so it's weird that I picked those. Don't know what I was thinking. Let's see what these are like. Scorched almonds. No, Brucey. No. These will kill you. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Takes a minute. Nestle scorched almonds. Milk chocolate. Wow, wow, we will. And I've got my hot chocolate here. And I've still got a glass of wine on the go. What's going on? This can't be camping. I want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. If you go to squarespace.com/abcamping to get your free trial and discount, they've been fantastic helping me with my website, which is making progress slowly but surely. Just because of time on my part. But Squarespace is, it's a phenomenal setup. And I've used other systems to try and build a website. Squarespace is by far the easiest. The fact that I could make my website on Squarespace, click and drag all the modules required for media, merchandise, photos, and then the fact that I could buy my domain, AB Camping and Outdoors, buy my domain on Squarespace and connect it all up. It's all automatic. That sealed the deal. Yeah. 24/7 support. A very intuitive graphical interface. Yeah. I really dreaded having to build a website. and they've made it so easy. It's still in its infancy, my website, but with Squarespace definitely soon. There are more things about to go live. And as I said, there'll be a special bit on Bruce, special tab on Bruce. There'll be more on the merchandise, there'll be more on the videos and trips, and other things that usually would go to the community posts on my YouTube. I will put those on my Squarespace website. So again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Please go to squarespace.com/abcamping to receive your free trial and discount code. You won't regret it if you need a website. Trust me, you really won't regret it. Cheers, Squarespace. Oh man, these scorched almonds. I almost said Squarespace almonds. Maybe they need to come up with their own almonds. Oh my word, these are so good. It's crazy. So there is a cold breeze coming right past the tent here. It's chilly, but I've got the heater cranking right next to me here. So I'm warm. Or as in New Zealand, they would say, I'm warm as. While I'm doing thank yous, and for this I've got to top up my glass. I'd like to thank everyone that has joined. Oops. It's a whole bottle gone. Never mind. I'd like to thank everyone who has joined the channel, the YouTube members. If you want to join to get early access to videos, which they do, and photos and things like that, you can't do it from mobile, but you can do it from a desktop. You go to my channel on YouTube, AB Camping, and there's a join button, and you can join the channel. And to those who have joined, many thanks. Really appreciate it. Fantastic of you. To those that have bought myself and Bruce treats or become members on buymeacoffee.com, again, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You saw the treats. Bruce is going to get more treats. These are treats. It all goes to the treat fund, and it all goes back into the videos. So thank you so much. Much appreciated. All your names have been appearing, hopefully, on the left here. And here's a tip. With Buy Me a Coffee, put your name in, because otherwise it comes up with someone. So please, if you see someone, it's because they haven't put their name in. Put a name in, or put a birthday message in, or whatever you want to put in. But just put that in, and it will show up instead of someone. But again, thank you very much, everybody. Now, I'm not being sponsored to say this, but you all need to get out there and get these scorched almonds from Nestle, because oh my God, they are good. No, Bruce, no. He's got more treats coming tomorrow. He's had enough today, believe me. You're only seeing a snippet. He's had treats today. I can't stop eating them. And I'm not a chocolate fan, but they're too good. I need to put these away. Why did I buy these? Oh my God. Why did I buy these Nestle scorched almonds? They're too tasty. And they didn't even sponsor me. Oh. This is going to be 2 nights. Oh. Definitely is. Because I'm so happy with this setup. It'd be such a shame to pull this all down after 1 night. I warned my wife, Anne, that it could be 2 nights. Yeah. You know what? She made cupcakes and I forgot to bring them. Sorry, darling. My mistake. But this setup, I think, you know, so anyone who's been watching my channel, I've been trying to find the ideal setup where I could actually bring my wife Anne with me and she'll be warm, dry, comfortable. I have found it. Definitely. Before I said that this tent alone would be able to do it, but it doesn't. The reason it doesn't is this vestibule area. Whilst it is superb, and honestly, it is superb. If you didn't have the tarp, this vestibule isn't big enough. It doesn't have a rain gutter on the top to stop water just flowing straight down, right inside. Why North Face couldn't put a little rain gutter here to divert the water away, I have no idea, but it doesn't. So for that, it fails. Good for storing a motorbike, maybe, in here. But that would be about it. Yeah, you could easily fit a full-size touring motorbike in here. Perfect for motorbike touring. Yeah. For car camping, this has got to be the tent. It really does. I'm sure nothing comes close. I've tried so many others. But with a tarp like this Aqua Quest 6x4 tarp, this is the setup. You can't beat it. Really. And these new tent pegs that I've got, these stakes from China, these barefoot, massive stakes, they are the bomb. In fact, I'm going to order 10 more because I need a few more, I think. And they got a roll. I've ordered that from Amazon just to make Jeff a bit richer. Hey, talking of billionaires, I saw that Elon Musk has been voted Time Person of the Year. You know, the guy's got a big mouth. He definitely does. But he's an amazing man. Amazing. What an entrepreneur. The amount of companies that he's been involved in startups, it's incredible. Where he's taken Tesla, Solar City, solar panels, all these things, SpaceX. Single-handedly, I think he's actually almost caused the collapse of the Russian space agency. Yeah. You'd have to read his book to discover why. So, Elon Musk, is he the richest man in the world? Of course he is. Does it matter? No, not at all. Because I don't think it matters to him. I don't think he's in it for the money. I think he's in it for the journey. And I think he fully deserves it, even though he's got a really big mouth and he can't help himself. So that was an incredible feat. And as an investor of Tesla, which I am, I'm very happy to see that. I can't wait to invest in SpaceX. Yeah. Can't wait. Got to do that. That stock will go to Pluto, excuse the pun, when it launches. So, a toast to Elon Musk. Well done. Congratulations, Time Man, or Person, sorry now, of the year. Okay. Enough of my drunken rants. I'm going to sit here, chill, listen to the rain, drink my hot chocolate, maybe eat a few more scorched almonds. Catch you at bedtime. Yep. It's almost bedtime. Really tired. But I thought you should see what it looks like for me right now. I don't know what time it is. It's late. Cozy, warm, with the drizzle. Check this out. So, I don't know how much the camera can see out there, but you can hear the rain. But look at my setup. Oh, hello, Mr. Heater. In my vestibule. Hello, big camera. And there he is. It's Brucey lying under his towel. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Calm down. It's okay. Oh, I excited him a bit. Lie down. He doesn't need the towel anymore. I was just drying him off because he got a bit wet. There you go. Brucey, come over here. There you go. Come and lie down. Come and lie down. Good boy. Yeah, I got my lantern set up. That's inside the gym palace. I don't know if you can really make that out. I've got the fan light on. Not the fan, just the fan light. And that's all ready for bed. I've just got the mesh closed, that's all. This vestibule is just enormous. Look, I've got my feet right out and I'm still 3 foot from the edge. This, oh, I love this tent, I really do. But look outside with my tarp. I've got so much coverage. It's beautiful. The rain. So I've been out. I've tightened up all of the guys. This tarp is so taut right now. It's incredible. These guys, sorry, that's my weather forecast. These guys are so strong. Because it's not paracord, I'm using a special cord. I'll put it in the description with my grips. This thing is rigid, and I tested it in case wind was to blow against it hard. I tested all the poles, didn't budge at all. So that means I can go to sleep, go to bed, comfortable knowing that even if a huge gust of wind was to come through, everything would be all right. I haven't tied the poles down, but honestly, the guy lines are so taut that it wouldn't budge at all. That's my Garmin with the weather forecast warnings. We've got a lot of rain coming tomorrow, I think. All right, I'll see you in bed. Hey, hey. Oh. Welcome back. Well, it's bedtime. We're both tired. We're both ready for it. It's chucking down. This is going to last all night and all tomorrow. So it should be fun. It's a lovely sound though. I want to fall asleep so easily. Just listen to it. Hopefully you can hear it. It's really loud. He's on his bed, Brucey, he's on his bed. Usually he comes under my bed. So he might do that. It's up to him. He's fine just on his own little mat. He's warm enough. It's warm in here. I don't need to put his blanket on him. He'll kick it off. He'll be too hot. I'm lying on top of my duvet, on my blanket. I'm barely in it. My quilt. You know, funny enough, the shout out that I gave earlier to Sea West Camping, I've got hiccups, sorry. He just sent me a message. That. It's got really bad. And he might have to bail. From his camp, things are collapsing, everything's breaking, his camera's broken. So, I can't wait to see that video. So definitely head over and check it out. Hopefully he's okay. I'm still waiting to hear back from him. But Sea West Camping. I've got hiccups. Sorry everybody. Right. We're going to hit the sack. See you in the morning. Night everybody. Night Brucey.
that your tail wagging? Morning, Brucey. Morning. Morning. Thank you for my kisses. Morning. Oh. Hang on, Brucey. Let me just sort the camera out. Oh, hold on, Brucey. Oh, look. Yep, this has licked the camera all over. Hold on, let me stop. Let me wait. Good boy. Oh. Morning. Morning. I know it's morning. It's a new day. And it's been raining all night, hasn't it? You're desperate to go out and play. Thank you for my kisses. Are you actually coming onto the bed? Hmm? You're on the bed. Oh. Morning. Okay. Right, can I talk to everybody now? Hmm? I know, your tongue, Bruce, it's so long and lovely, isn't it? Licky. Licky Lickerson. Right, I need to talk to everyone. Okay. Morning, everybody. Welcome back. I had a good sleep. It's been raining all night, chucking down. Constant rain, which is nice. It hasn't been windy. Couple of bits of wind, but nothing really. Saying that, it's getting windy now. Tent's moving. Doesn't seem to be any leaking. As usual, this tent seems pretty solid. Oh, it is windy outside now. Oh. Right, I need to let him out to do his stuff. And I need a coffee. Urgently. I'll tell you what, I can hear the wind noise now in the trees. So I need to just go and check the tarp and everything else. So I'll come back to you for coffee. Isn't that right, Brucey? Thank you. Love your kisses. Thank you, Brucey. You're desperate to go out. Come on. That was a lot of rain. It's a bit breezy out here. It's not too cold. Wow. It's pretty grim out. Let me show you. Yeah. It's been raining non-stop. Right, I need to get coffee on. I need to get Brucey's breakfast. Let's get Brucey's breakfast first. There you go, Brucey. All right, coffee. Oh, it's grim out. It's pretty early still. It's only 7 a.m. It's pretty dark. Doesn't look it on the camera, but it is. But everything held up well, perfectly. Not a bit of pooling in this tarp. So I'm very pleased with that. I did think at one point, should I come out
assess what's going on. But no, there was no need. Handled it all perfectly. Oh, this is so civilized. I don't know if you can hear or see any of the rain coming off behind me, but it is just constant. I don't think I've ever been camping before where it is just non-stop. And it was quite heavy at one point last night as well. I had myself a flat white. Yeah, it's breezy. It actually blew out the Thermacell. Didn't know that could happen. I did light it and came back to it and it had gone out. So yeah, I wasn't aware that it could do that. Right, this will only take a minute to boil. Oh, scene of the crime. Empty bottle of wine. Ooh. I've actually closed the back of the other side of the vestibule to stop the wind blowing through. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, you know, a little wind chill. I haven't got the fire on, but yeah, wind chill does make a big difference. Hello, come and lie on your bed. Come on, come and settle. Do you want to go and explore? I have to go for an explore with him soon. I've got my boots, got my gum boots in the car. I might put those on to go out there. It is drenched. I think the rain has just stopped for a few seconds, just spitting. Camping in the rain. All right, lie down. Come on, lie down. I know, very happy. Come on, lie down. Oh, I needed that. This tarp, honestly, it's incredible. The treating, the coating on it, the beading. The water just flows off this thing beautifully. Why aren't all tarps treated like this? In fact, why don't Aqua Quest treat their other tarps like this? The lightweight ones, what are they? Safari, I think, I can't remember. They don't put the coating on them. But this, the Defender, yeah. Amazing. Great tarp. The water is just beading off it so beautifully. What that means is you put a relatively dry tarp away when you're ready to pack up. I mean, obviously it's not going to be dry, but a lot lighter because it won't have all that water on it. Right, I'm just gonna chillax. It's pretty early. I'm not gonna have breakfast yet. Even though he's had his. Getting a little bit chubby. I think as he gets older, obviously he's burning off less energy. He's running around a lot less. You can see how much calmer he is now. He used to be, when I first started doing this, oh, he'd be going nuts all the time. But on a rainy day like this, and he's just had his breakfast, I guess now, and he's older. He's now, I think he's 10 years old. He's finally starting to slow down, finally. And just chill much more. He'll go nuts when he has to. But he's also enjoying just lying and chilling. and watching from a distance under the cover or in the tent. As you've seen, he loves getting in the tent. All right, everybody, come back to you later. Taking Brucey for a little walk up the track. Hey, Bruce. There are so many walking tracks here dotted around. Lots of access to the river. It's amazing to think I've got it all to myself. Hey, Brucey, where are we going? We're not going up there. Come on, let's go down here. Here, down this way. So this leads, I guess, all the way down to the river, which is now a murky brown from all that rain. We saw yesterday it was really, really clear. Wow, this track is slippery. Maybe pebbles aren't the best thing to be down here. Yeah, you saw yesterday it was all clear, but now all that rain overnight has really made a mess of it. A little waterfall coming off of the paddock where we're camping. So this is called Butcher's Flat, where I'm staying, the campsite. Wow, the river's high. Bruce, don't go in. No, don't go in. Wow, that's really come up. It's so brown. Look at that, it's come right up. Can't believe it. Bruce, don't go in. Amazing. You could walk along the whole edge yesterday and it could still come up another couple of meters. It's obviously come all the way up to here where I'm standing, where my foot is. So that's another 2 meters. and it's been up here and bent all these trees over. Right up here there's debris. There's debris up on that tree up there. So another 4 meters. This river would cover this track. Incredible. This is why you don't camp by this river. This obviously takes a lot of water. Welcome back, everyone. It is time for breakfast. Temperature has really dropped. The rain is just on and off all the time. So let's go to the fridge and let's get breakfast. Hey Brucey, I'm going to the fridge to get breakfast. What's the temperature? 5 degrees. This battery bank is holding up really well, this i4 way battery bank. That's been cranking almost 24 hours now, and it's about halfway. Oh, you've just seen something. What have you seen? There are goats. Goats everywhere. All right, what do we got? We've got sausages, eggs, bacon. I think that's good. Oh, we've got a juice. Whew, it's cold in there. Okay. You should have seen something. What have you seen? All right. So we've got everything we need. Nice juice. What is this? Very berry smoothie. Very tasty, these things. So I've got some Pestil's bacon, which is just around the corner from where I'm staying, from where I am now. It's where these guys are. Manuka Hill free-range eggs. These things are delicious. And I've got some old-fashioned beef sausages. So let's get the pan cranking. Not sure how much gas is left in this thing, but I've got plenty more. Somebody is, I don't know if you can see him, but he's right here, look. You just see the top of his head? I've got him a separate treat. A pig's ear, because he can't really have any of this. Okay. Bacon, sausage and egg, oh yeah. Right, let's get the sausages on first. I might warm up a bit once I've eaten as well. I think we'll go with 3 sausages. That is a great sound. Flames going, more gas needed. So all it takes is these gas cylinders. Pretty simple. Very easy to load. That's it. Put the new one in. Push the lever down, it locks it in. Start it up, all good. This is a big breakfast. Oh, this smells amazing. It's a good job there isn't anyone else here, because I think I'd be stinking out the entire campsite. One more thing I need to add, some spinach. Got some baby spinach to go in there as well, because you've got to have a little bit of green. Just a little bit. I'm sure most of you will disagree with that, but whatever. I'm going to need a cup of coffee to go with this as well. See, this is why I want 2 burners, so that I can do my coffee at the same time. I think we'll have a black coffee with breakfast. The coffee bag, Jed's coffee bags. Love these things. They don't sponsor me or anything. None of these people do. This is all off my own back. All right, bacon looks good. Yeah, let's flip it over. I think we can get the eggs on here now, actually. Yeah. Wow, the wind is coming through here. At least I'm bone dry. This tent is just superb. Okay, Manuka Hill free range eggs. These are great eggs. I was going to scramble them, but again, I couldn't be bothered. Messy fried is good. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, got a bee in here. Oh, it's a bumblebee, it's okay. This is good. Check out my breakfast. That. Looking good. I don't know where these bumblebees have come from. Ah. Trapped in here. Oh well. He'll be okay. Got my juice. Oh, that's what the wine cup is for. This stuff is delicious. Got Bruce at my feet. This is a gourmet breakfast. Drinking a lot of water. He's running around like crazy. I'm not sure if you can actually see him. He's going to pop in a second. Hey, Brucey. There he is. We have got a treat for you. It's not this. So for Brucey, we've got where is it? Here it is. Pig's ear. And then for my breakfast, HP sauce. Get a lot of questions about this. What is it? It's a fruity sauce. It's like tomato ketchup, but slightly different, sweeter. See the Houses of Parliament on the front there from London? This is good stuff. Whoa. I don't want to get any fat on my jacket. Be a bit grim. Okay, I'm gonna get the bacon off. Right, it's definitely ready. Gosh, you hear the wind blowing through here. That's the noise of the wind on the flame. It's good though, it's drying everything out. Not a bad thing. All right, spinach. Spinach cooks down into nothing, in case you've never cooked it before. Right, sausages look ready. Get the spinach in the pan. Put everything back in the fridge. Okay, spinach is done. That was easy. Just wait for the egg. I think we're pretty much done. And then I need to get my coffee on. Okay, egg looks good. Oh yeah. That is a breakfast, isn't it? It is. And I've got my coffee on the go as well. Okay, let's get my HP sauce on here. Drown it. Ho. That is gonna be good. Get that. I mean, yum. Let's eat. Oh, here we go. Time for breakfast. I've got to have this cushion on my back. Oh, because my back is killing me. So painful. Right, I think Bruce can eat his over there. Let me turn the camera a bit so you can see him. Mind up, Brucey. Oh, you're sitting so nicely. Such a good boy. Here we go, gentle. Let me turn it so you can see him. He always takes it away a bit. There you go. Right, breakfast time. Oh yeah. Bon appetit, everybody. I'm a happy man. That hits the spot. Beautiful. Crispy bacon. That's so good. You see, even in the rain, even when it's a bit cold, if you find a beautiful spot and you've got the right gear and you've got some company, you can have a fantastic experience. Well, that's very refreshing, berry smoothie. It's really nice. The cloud looks so moody, like it's going to shut down any minute. Yeah, bring it on. You might be wondering why I haven't got a fire. Fires are banned in this whole area because of forest fire risk, so they're completely banned. You're not allowed to have a fire. That's a nice cup of coffee. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think of this shelter, this setup. Have I finally mastered it? Now, last time I did this tent, I had the smaller tarp. I think it was 4x3. Yeah, 4x3 meters. Whereas this one is 6x4. But look at how much space I've got now. Before, I couldn't even sit out here last time. It was all the way back here. Tent was getting wet here. Now, there's so much space, so much space. You could have so much gear out here, bikes, whatever. But there's enough space for a whole family. And even if it chucked down, You can all sit outside and be fine. Yeah. 6x4 tarp, that's the way to go. And this Aqua Quest Defender is an awesome tarp. I love the fact that it's got the DWR treatment on it, so everything just sheens straight off of it. A lot of straps, a lot of hook points. Yeah, pleased with it. The poles, the elephant poles, these things are superb. Make sure you get the tall ones. Very strong. Very easy to use. And then my guy lines, all the materials that I've got in the clips. Yeah. I think it's the perfect setup. I think I found the setup that my wife would absolutely love. Because that's been my mission. Get a setup that's going to be warm and dry and plenty of space. So Am and Brandon, my son, they can come with me and we can have a family camp. Now, I know as much of you as like to see them, I would not be filming that. That would not be on YouTube. That would be my personal family time with them. As much as I get fantastic comments, really lovely comments, you get the occasional one, and I've seen them on other people's channels, and I just don't want to subject them to that. So I'd rather keep it positive, keep them away from all of that stuff. You know, you guys, my subscribers, you've been so fantastic. The comments are superb. Absolutely love them. And I love seeing the correlation between my YouTube subscribers and Instagram followers. So definitely look me up on Instagram because I do post stuff there as well. I'd love to get a big bump in the amount of Instagram followers I've got, just so I can match it all up. I thought I was going to struggle eating this, but I was so hungry. And I was cold because I was hungry. So as usual, I've got extra food in the fridge. So I usually pack an extra 2 meals. If I'm at the tops, I pack an extra meal. If I'm car camping, I can pack 2 meals, extra 2. So there's an extra 2 meals in the fridge. There's enough to last 2 more nights. Just because you never know if you're going to get stranded, or you might just change your mind, you want to stay a bit longer. You finished that, have you, Brucey? Have you finished your pig's ear? I think the word is epic. An epic breakfast. The river is so much stronger now. I have to take you down there to have a look. But you know what I've just realized I can hear? I can hear cicadas. That's the first time I've heard them. I mean, wow, yeah. First time I heard them, I wasn't here for summer last year, or at the beginning of this year. I was in the UK and came back and I was stuck in quarantine. So that's the mark of the start of summer in New Zealand, is when you start hearing the cicadas. And they get loud, like the forests are just deafening with the sound of cicadas. It's an amazing time. But it just gives you that warm feeling like, yep, here's summer. It's going to be a hot one. It is raining, but it's just spitting. He lies out in the rain all the time, loves it. He keeps hearing noises, like goats and stuff like that. So he's really on alert. I think we should go and check out the river. Walk off breakfast. Let's go and see how high it's got. Yeah, let's do that. So in case you didn't know, New Zealand has the highest concentration of wasps, yellow jackets, in the world. And Nelson Lakes National Park, which is where we are right now, yeah, highest concentration in New Zealand. So this has the highest concentration of yellow jackets in the world. And to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to zoom in. I'm not going to get too close to them, but look at this. Those are yellow jackets. All over this tree. And you might be wondering what they're doing. They're feeding on the honeydew sugar that a certain beetle secretes on the tree. And that's what they're doing. You put your hand on there and you'll have 5 wasps on your hand. And you see on this tree over here, same problem. I have to keep Brucey away as much as possible from them. Look at that. It's unbelievable. This is the worst pest problem that New Zealand has. And every single beech tree has got the same problem. And they're all around me. So the reason this is such a huge issue, obviously apart from the fact that wasps are an absolute nightmare and they sting people, is that insects and birds that used to survive on that nectar, that sweet syrup, the honeydew that was on these trees, they're getting wiped out by the wasps because there's none around. And also the wasps kill the baby birds in their nests and eat them, protein. And it's a massive, massive problem. It really is. This is the biggest problem that New Zealand has right now, is the wasps. And there are yellow traps, well, yellow poison bait stations around, but this is the wrong time of year to be doing it. It's when they want protein. That's the only time you can get them. And it looks like we're in for a record infestation of wasps this year because it's been a mild winter. It didn't kill the wasps off. I just can't explain what a horrible sight it is and how loud, if it wasn't for the river, how loud these wasps would be. Luckily, they're not coming to the tent. They're only interested in these trees, but it is a problem. So yeah, there you go, wasps. So remember the beautiful river from yesterday with the crystal clear water, nice and shallow. Bruce! I don't want him going in. Bruce! Well, there it is. And it is flowing fast. Hey! Yeah, it's come right up. What a nightmare. Okay, so that yellow thing there is to put wasp bait in later in the year when they're after protein. And they'll go in there. And they'll take the bait back to their nest and it will kill the wasps. The poison. But you have to be careful walking around that you don't put your hand on any trees just in case there's a whole load of wasps on them. Bruce, no, come here. Out of the water. That will definitely take you away. So yeah, you remember how gentle and lovely this was yesterday. Just that rain all night. Look at what it's done. And that wasn't even that much rain. Look at the color of it. And the noise. So I can't even make it all the way around the corner that I did yesterday. Bruce, no, don't go in. Way too dangerous. And that's where Bruce went in. He went in about here yesterday and had his little swim, and it took him away a little bit. You go in that and you go all the way down river. A lot of kayakers come in here to do their white water kayaking. But just imagine what this thing is like in full flow. It must be deafening. Look how beautiful it is though. Okay, back to camp. Want to know how funny Bruce is? Look at him, lying out in the rain in a little hollow. So that he's out of sight. He can just pop his head up and look around. He's protecting camp, aren't you, Brucey? He is so funny. That must be soaking in that dip. But he doesn't care. As long as he can protect the camp, keep an eye out, nothing can see him, he just pops his head up. He'd rather be there than lying on his bed. Funny boy, isn't he? Moody clouds up there. I'm expecting it to just completely chuck down with rain at some point again. It had cleared for a while, but there's just more mist coming in. Should be interesting. Well, it's going to chuck down, I think, any minute. It's just starting to spit now. He's down in this hollow so that if there are any creatures around, they can't see him because he's sunk down in it. He's made himself a nice little warm bed in here. He's funny. All right, everybody. I think what we're going to do is split this into two parts. And I'm going to say goodbye to you now. And you'll get another part two, another video part two, in maybe a week's time. And here comes the rain. Thanks again for coming. And please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And here comes the rain. It is going to chuck down. The camera's going to get wet now. Yep, thanks for coming. Thanks again, everyone. See you soon.